Hey you guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video is an everyday cleaning and homemaking video. I am going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff around the house, basically all of the things that need to get done on a daily basis. And if you're needing motivation for that everyday cleaning that sometimes can get really monotonous, I'm here to motivate you and get you going. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started in my bedroom. It's pretty early in the morning at this point. I've just got the kids all ready to go for the day. And I just want to get started with making my bed first. I have a lot of laundry to do today, so I wanted to make my bed and fix up my pillows. This way I have somewhere to put my folded piles of laundry. As I'm folding, I can get everybody's piles ready and then bring them to their bedrooms. I just ran downstairs real quick to check on the kids. They were playing with their new fast push puzzle game console. It's a light up handheld pop fidget toy for kids. They have been having so much. We got 4 of these and there are 200 game levels, and the whole point of the game is that you have to press the buttons properly. So if you mispress them or it times out, the balloons inflate. So that builds suspense until the balloon pops. So it's basically like a race against time. So the kids have a lot of fun competing against each other and just playing together. This game is rechargeable and portable, so you can basically play it anytime, any place. It's got a 2-player battle mode, so you can invite a friend and share the same Pop-It game toy instantly. This is an awesome gift idea for a kid's birthday or Christmas coming up. So I just wanted to mention to you guys that the kids had a lot of fun with this. So I will make sure I link this down below in the description box for you guys, and you can check it out. It's from Amazon, and there is currently a coupon through that link as well. Alright, now up in the bedroom, I am just sorting through the laundry. I'm going to try to get as much done as I can today. I really want to focus on the upstairs for a little while, try to get this tidied up. Anytime we've got like piles of laundry and like Jeff's work clothes are piling up, they're like filled with like dust and sawdust and stuff like that sometimes. So I want to get that all washed and then vacuum that area and wash that area as well. Get rid of all of that dust and whatever else kind of dirt he brings home from work. So I'm just throwing the load in the washing machine. My laundry room is like out of control right now, you guys. I know we decided to go with a smaller laundry room in this house than the previous house, and I'll be 100% honest. I don't think it really matters what size your laundry room is. Even we had the bigger laundry room in the other house, it was still messy. It's just a matter of us being super busy and trying to stay on top of the laundry. I think I would still go with the smaller laundry room because the bigger laundry room just meant a bigger mess. So a smaller laundry room actually just forces me to stay on top of the laundry. Okay, so I'm just going to get the next load of laundry sorted so that way when Jeff's work clothes are done washing, we can just do a quick switch over. So I'm going to do light colors right now, so we're going to put those in here.
We keep on telling lies. That is how we stay alive. So you know that I don't mind about what is wrong and what is right. We keep moving in different rhythms. Still I know what you feel. We keep moving in different rhythms. Two different minds telling lies. That's how we stay alive. At least we try to
Alright guys, so I'm going to give the floor a little bit of extra treatment. With the vac washes, you're not typically supposed to put any additional solutions other than the specialty, can't even talk, the specialty solution that goes in the machine. I'm like crouching down so you guys can see. Anyway, I just wanted to give the floor a little bit extra because it's a little sticky mess. So this is just like a little shot of bleach and some dish soap with a lot of water. So going to add a little bit extra to sanitize the floor as I'm using the machine. Okay, you guys, so things to remember if you have one of these wet dry vacs is if you don't clean it out and properly take out the roller brush after you've used it so it can air dry, it will smell musty. So this one, I left it too long, unfortunately, so it's giving off that little musty smell when I'm vacuuming. So anyways, I don't know how to get that smell out. I've tried everything. Let me know if you guys have any tips or tricks. I just moved that mirror and found a whole bunch of dust bunnies and a sock. So we were missing so many socks. They're like scattered in all sorts of random places, under the dresser, behind the mirror. There's probably a bunch tucked in the laundry room as well because it's such a mess in there. But anyways, I'm just using the vacuum and getting all those dust bunnies picked up and washing the area. I also noticed that the baseboard was quite dusty, so I'm going to go ahead and wipe that down as well. So now I'm just going to go ahead and tackle this load of towels that need to be folded. If you guys remember in the rental house, I kept mentioning I wanted to get rid of all of my mismatched towels and get all new matching towels for the new house. Well, that definitely didn't happen. I have all of these mismatched towels and I'm just like not even worried about replacing it anymore right now. Like things have gotten so expensive. I have so many other things that I want to buy or that I need to spend my money on. So I'm just like, oh well, we're just gonna live with these mismatched towels. Like really, when you think about it, it's kind of wasteful to just buy all new towels just because you want it to be matchy. And sometimes you fall into that trap, seeing all of these things on Instagram. You see like all these matchy houses, everything looks so perfect. And I keep trying to make my house like that. But when you really think about it, who actually cares? Like you have what you have, and just be grateful that you even have towels and a shower to wash and, you know, have a bath and whatever. So yeah, you just have to change your thinking and change the, like your perspective on things. Have you guys seen that new washing machine? I've seen it online a couple times. I don't know, maybe on Instagram. It's one machine and it washes and dries your clothes at the same time. That just sounds so dreamy, you guys. Like that cuts out so much work. You don't have to like switch over the laundry. It would be awesome just to actually just have two of those machines, so you could literally just knock off 2 loads of laundry right at once without having to switch anything over. If any of you guys have one, let me know in the comments below how you like it. I would love to hear if it is awesome or if it's like overrated or what. So this part of the video has turned into like major laundry motivation. So if you guys have a ton of laundry or just folding to do, you can totally watch this and then go tackle your laundry, or you can start right now while you're watching along with me. But I was definitely happy to get a lot of this done. It's not all done, but I've got quite a bit of the laundry taken care of. Laundry is never ending here, so I'm not even going to attempt to say it's ever all done. We're in a strange life. I feel like I need to do a major sock replacement. We can't seem to find socks, and I feel like I always buy them, but then I forget that sometimes I'll throw socks away when I come across them and they have holes. So probably by now I've like thrown a whole bunch away, and it's time to just buy a few new packages. The boys just all share socks because God only knows who's whose. It's just, they're always running around and there's like holes and socks in random places. They play a lot in the basement, and then we find socks down there. We find socks on the front porch, in the living room. They're just everywhere. So anyways, I really need to buy a few new packs. And there's just a bunch of like crumbs and dirt on the ground, and it's really annoying my feet. So I'm just going to go ahead and vacuum up whatever I can. It'll be really good when I can empty out this whole laundry room, but for now we're just going to clean it up as best we can here. Alright, so now the laundry is going. We've got the washer and dryer running. We've got the next loads coming up. So this room is basically tidied up for now. I can go ahead and finish in the bedroom now that all of the laundry is out of here. I just sprayed down the floor, and we're going to just use the vac mop. It's going to be 2-in-1. I don't need to vacuum and then go ahead and mop. We're just making this quick and easy. I still have a lot of laundry on the floor over here to fold. I've got a little bit of socks and stuff under the bed. We're not going to get to all of this today, but you know what? We're just doing whatever we can. Remember, this is an everyday clean with me video, so it is basically like my busy life, trying to take care of laundry, cooking, cleaning, all that kind of stuff. So if you are a regular busy mom, this will totally resonate with you. It is impossible to get everything done and perfect in a single day in your life, even in a week. Like, I'm having trouble staying on top of everything, so we're just doing what we can today. Okay guys, since I am not done folding the laundry, but it's almost dinner time and the kids are going to be coming home from the rink soon. They're going to be hungry, so I have to abandon what I'm doing here, head downstairs and make some dinner. I don't quite know what I'm going to make yet, so let's head downstairs and get started. So I don't want to leave dinner too long. We're going to go ahead and get it started. We bought a few bags of these new potatoes from Walmart. They were having a really good sale. It was $1.77 a bag. I don't know, I think I can't remember how many pounds this bag was. Maybe 5 pounds. It's like one of those smaller bags. But anyway, it was a really good price. The potatoes are good quality. You don't even need to peel them. You just give them a really good wash, and all of the rougher skin comes off, and then you're just left with a nice delicate skin on the potato. So I just washed them, slicing them into little like coin shapes, and they're gonna go into the pan. And then I didn't even really have a plan for these potatoes when I started making them. I just knew I kind of wanted to do a roasted potato. So I sliced them up, put them in the pan, and then I thought to myself, okay, well, I'm just gonna add some butter and some seasonings, and we're gonna roast those in the oven. But as I was slicing up the potatoes, I was like, okay, these potatoes I remember from last time making them, they didn't roast very well without some liquid. So I had to make sure I added a little bit of water in here just to give it some steam for cooking. And at first I was putting in like just the solid butter, and then I decided, you know what, it's gonna be better if I melt the butter. It'll spread evenly over the potatoes without me having to go ahead and mix it. So I just went ahead and melted the butter, added some salt, and then I also have this seasoning that I got from Costco. I'll show you that right here. It's the shallot and herb seasoning. I love this seasoning, you guys. If you can get your hands on it, it is awesome on potatoes. Lots of flavor, and it's just super tasty, so I highly recommend it. Then we went ahead with that melted butter, and then I'm going to pop those in the oven, let this cook just a little bit so the potatoes have more time, and then we're also going to add some peppers and onions afterwards. So this is what it looks like with all of the seasoning all over it. That's going to roast in here for a little while.
Nothing I can do now. When I'm with you, I lose myself. I feel good. Oh, yeah, I don't know why. It's like a charge around us that just feels right. Can't get my head around it. I can never hit.
All right, so we're just going to go ahead and add the peppers and onions into the potatoes. As you can see, they've cooked down a little bit, so they have a head start, so everything else can cook nice and easy. So we're just going to sprinkle that all over, and we're going to pop that back into the oven.
So spend your time with me. Looking for someone who can play though. Wanna hang with me. I'm not really looking for a friend.
When I first made the potato bake that went into the oven, the roasted potatoes with the veggies, I still had no clue what I was going to do for a meat. We just had chicken the night before. There wasn't a lot of options. I didn't feel like going all the way to the grocery store. It's about like a 10 to 12 minute drive from my house. Or I could go to our little corner store, which is like just a few minutes down the road. I think it's like less than 5 minutes down our road. And they have like local made meats and dishes and stuff like that. So I just ran down there and I got these Polish sausages. They're locally made and smoked, so I just diced those up, sauteed them in the frying pan, and then we just served it up with the veggies. So that way we just like cut out getting the bun with like ketchup and mustard. We just kind of made it like a little like sauteed dish. So that's what we made for supper. I totally winged it tonight. Like I said, I knew I wanted to do the potatoes and roasted peppers, but as for the meat, it was just like totally unplanned. Here we're just jumping forward to the next day. I have this binder full of my mom's recipes that she had saved and printed throughout her few years of just surfing the web and coming across recipes. She used to love checking out the Chatelaine community where women would share like their favorite recipes and stuff like that. So she's got lots of recipes that she had printed. So I'm just kind of sorting through them all and just checking out what there was. And I'm just going to keep the binder for myself and sometimes maybe try one or two of the recipes every once in a while. Also, my dad's tomato plants outside that he's been tending to all summer. It's getting too cold in the night times, so we're going to have to pick what's left on these plants and just put this all away and get the front porch cleaned up for the winter actually. So I'm not going to do that in this video, but I do want to get the whole porch cleaned up, take the lights down, and because I've got like a couple different light strings all around the roof of the porch, so I just have to clean it all up and just like reconfigure and organize how I'm going to decorate for fall and Christmas. So first things first, let's take care of these tomato plants, and then like I said, in one of my upcoming videos we're going to take care of the front porch and do a little bit of decorating. Heading back into the house, I'm just going to tidy up the kitchen counter. I also rinsed out the recycling bin earlier, so I'm just going to take that and put that back into its spot. And I just, like I said, I want to tidy up all of the kitchen counter, get everything put away, and wipe it down. Luckily, the kitchen isn't too bad, so it gave me a chance to really like declutter the counters and wipe them down, get all the stickiness off, and even rinse out the kitchen sink. So it was good because it allowed me more time to take care of other things in the house. Like my living room really needed to be cleaned up. We had like blankets in there and just all sorts of like clutter and stuff. It needed to be vacuumed and mopped, so we're going to do that as well. But I just wanted to go outside for a second. I noticed out the kitchen window there's been, I can't remember if this is, I'm not sure if it's a hawk or an eagle, but they've been circling around lately, and like cats in our neighborhood have been going missing. So I'm like, oh my gosh, did like these birds snatch the cats? Like what happened? There's like seriously 4 cats in a 5-minute like radius of our house that have gone missing. So we do have like coyotes and stuff like that around here, so who knows. But I did do a trip to storage. I found one of my Christmas photos or pictures that I want to put away for Christmas. But then also, this is Emmett's little Johnny Goudreau like memorial area. He was like his biggest fan. If you aren't sure what I'm talking about, like he was killed in a bicycle accident with his brother. They both passed away. So it was like obvious, like it was just horrible. It was a horrible story, and Emmett has loved him since he was seriously like 2 or 3 years old. So it was not a good time in our house that week because he was his hero, and it just, oh my gosh. Anyways, this is his little memory area. I just thought that was like so special. So I can't really touch that right now. We're going to leave that for him. But as for the living room, we got mini sticks everywhere, blankets, stuff like that. We're going to start to clean this all up.
Time, just want the mood to be right, keeping it low in the night, yeah. So long since I get a glimpse of a light, it's blurring out my eyes. We should open up our window. I can't see clear. Yes, I know how to window, 'cause it's just my habits.
So you guys, I'm still thinking about getting the new couches in the living room. These are beautiful couches, but like I said, my cats, they are not friendly with them. The corners have scratches now, so I'm like, oh man, like I'm not even gonna get what they're fully worth because the cat scratches. So if any of you guys have any tips or know of how I can repair scratches on the corners. You can't really see them from far away, but as soon as you get up close to the couch, you can see the scratches on all of the corners of the couches. This is going to go on our front porch, but I'm not decorating that yet, so I'm just going to set that aside. Right now, basically, I'm just like moving all the furniture and vacuuming. My kids picked this thing up from the side of the road in our neighborhood. Somebody had like some free things they were giving away. I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys, like I really don't need any more clutter. But they were like, oh my gosh, it's a free foot massager. So like they brought that thing home. So anyway, that just went. I don't know, like I'm going to have to just donate that or something. They do like using it, but I'm just like, guys, why are you bringing more clutter into my home? Like I'm already trying to take care of everything and make sure it's like clutter free and nice and clean, but you know, kids.
The way that she loves my habits.
And this driftwood mirror, my sister actually had this, but she thought it would look nice in my place. So she brought that over. I'm going to have to get Jeff to hang that up. And then, yeah, just cleaning up all of the little knickknacks that the kids leave around the house. The floating shelves also need to be decluttered. Ever since I got the little like fireplace thing that I have in the side of the kitchen there, that's where I can keep some of the board games and stuff like that. So I can take that off of those floating shelves. So we'll go ahead and do that in the next couple of videos. But for now, I just like took one of the games that they just brought into the house from our detached garage. We still have so many bins in there from when we moved that haven't been unpacked yet, you guys. It's like, oh, we haven't seen that stuff in like almost 2 years. But there's still so many things in there that are good, like a lot of our board games and stuff. But it's like, obviously we haven't used it in a while. Anyways, that needs to be taken care of as well. But it's just nice to have that extra board game storage that we have now with the cabinet.
I told myself that maybe he ain't worth it. Too bad I hate advice. 'Cause out of sight and out of mind is perfect.
All right, so we're just in the tail end of cleaning up in the living room here. I'm just going through the living room with my vacuum. This vacuum is super strong, so it's picking up any kind of dust and crumbs and stuff like that. Wiping down the outside of my fridge was on my to-do list today. It was really bad. I don't think it's been this bad since we moved into this house. There's just some drip marks and fingerprints everywhere. Luckily, this fridge actually cleans quite nicely, so I just gave it a quick spray down and wiped it all down. The inside really needs to be cleaned out as well, but that's also going to have to be for an upcoming video. You guys, I have so much that needs to be done around this house, like many videos worth. So in one of my upcoming videos, we'll do the fridge, we'll do the porch, and all of the other projects that I've been wanting to do around here. But for now, this thing, like visually, it was driving me crazy. So that is getting wiped down.
But I don't have a clue. True talent in avoiding conversation, yeah, it's almost rather cruel. Oh, I know he got me good in his pocket. I know that I'm just a treat. Well, the taste is bitter. Oh, go on, chewing my bones, and when he's done, it's spitting me out. I just can't help myself. One for the pain, no hesitation. Took us we can, nothing can save us, yeah. I just wanna be around you. I just wanna be free for the night, all in or nothing. Not gonna stop, dance till the morning light.
And while we're at it, I noticed this coffee area is like, it's got splash marks all over the place just from coffee drippings and stuff like that. So I'm just wiping this area down as well.
I just wanna be around them. Share my lipstick, taste my breath, and love me like you love.
This area is super high traffic in our kitchen. This is like where a lot of the cooking is happening. So I pulled out the plug-in vacuum just to get the corners and stuff like that done right away. But I also turned on my robot vacuum so it can go ahead and do the cleaning in the background while I'm doing other things. But like I said, I just wanted to get those crumbs taken care of immediately. I didn't want to have to worry about the robot vacuum figuring it out at some point. So the robot can work away for the next hour or so while I'm doing other things. And we just head back outside because I didn't finish this earlier, so I just wanted to finish taking care of those tomato plants. Chandon has also given me a hand picking the tomatoes off of the, I don't know what you call them, the vines. And then I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with all of these pots for the winter. I thought to myself, can I decorate with these somehow or what? But I don't know. I might just store them under our front porch. Jeff still has to actually do the surround for the front porch, and then underneath we can have storage. So maybe we can keep our gardening stuff under there. Alright guys, so that is the last of the tomatoes. I'm just going to go ahead, push these aside for now because they're really heavy, so I'll just get Jeff to take care of these later when he gets home. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with all these. Can you cook green tomatoes? I don't even know. I've heard of fried green tomatoes. Or do I need to like spread these out somewhere and allow them to ripen more? I have to figure that out. So I have this bowl in my kitchen right now and I need to decide what to do with all these. But that is it for today's video, you guys. We've got a clean and cozy main floor. It is all nice and tidy, and we're just going to enjoy the rest of our evening. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Please make sure you subscribe, hit that little notification bell so you guys don't miss any of my future videos, and I'll see you guys next time in the next video. Bye!